to another GTA 5 video. Today we're going to be rolling in the MH-65 Dolphin as the U.S. Coast Guard. We already have a call right now. We have a jet skier that actually crashed their jet ski and they are complaining of leg injuries. So we are going to head over there, go rescue them, get them over to the hospital. So let's go ahead and head out. If you guys want to see more content like this, definitely smash that like button. Really appreciate it. Big shout out to all you subscribers, all you sponsors, and let's go ahead and head out. So let's go ahead and get up in the air, and we are going to go ahead and head out here and try to locate the actual jet skier, and they should be off the coastline. So we are going to head over here. Let me gain some altitude. We are using the Dolphin right here. This thing is amazing. I love it. I love watching Coast Guard videos in real life. It is just amazing. And guys are heroes out there that just don't wear capes. I'll tell you that much. I would love to be Coast Guard, but I am too scared of the ocean, to be honest with you. I am absolutely afraid of sharks, and I feel like sharks are everywhere in the ocean, so I don't know if they could get me to jump out of a helicopter into the ocean. So that would be my worst part about that whole situation. But I could definitely fly the helicopter. That would be awesome. But I know that Coast Guard go through pretty crazy training, and you got to jump in the ocean whether you're a pilot or not, just for your training and everything. So it's pretty scary, and I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I am scared of the ocean. I love the ocean. The ocean is beautiful, but the ocean is a scary place. So we're gonna try to find the jet skier and see if we can actually get eyes on them. They're supposed to be along this coast right here, so we should be coming up on them very soon. Go ahead and lower my altitude just so we can keep eyes on, and we should be coming up to the general area very soon. So this should be along this coastline right here. So let's see if we get eyes on the jet skier. I'm not too sure what side they're going to be on. They might be to the left of us or right of us, but we'll just keep an eye out. They said they did wreck their jet ski and they're complaining of leg injuries. Alright, is this going to be it right here? Nope, that's going to be a buoy. Alright, just keep an eye out and see if we can get eyes on the jet skier. Not too sure if they're further out or if they're closer to the shoreline. So we'll just do a loop right here. Alright, so we'll just do a circle until we actually get eyes on. I'm not seeing them at this time, but we should be close to them. Hopefully they're not up towards the rocks, because the waves will smack them up against that and it could really injure you. I'm not seeing a jet ski. They're stating that there's 2 victims. We just got another 911 call stating that there's 2 victims. I believe I see them right here. Alright, we see him right there. I got one getting back in the water. Looks like he's getting back on his jet ski. Alright, I'm not too sure if that's them though, because they're not waving us down or flagging us down or anything. Alright, I got him right here. Alright, this guy's pointing me in the right direction. Alright, so we got him right here. If you guys can look down, we see him right here. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go in hover mode. Go ahead and put that in hover mode. We're gonna switch seats, so let me go ahead and go right rear, and let me go ahead and switch my gear up. Alright, so we're gonna switch our gear up just like so, and let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and lower the basket. Let's go ahead and enable that. Let's go ahead and grab the rescue basket. We'll go ahead and hop in that, and we're going to go ahead and lower down. So we have 2 victims here. The other jet skier actually pointed me in the right direction. So they're right here below us. Looks like 2 females. Maybe a male and a female. But we're going to get down here. We'll go ahead and get them in the basket, get them up, and get them into M865. So let me go ahead and head over here. Are you okay? Okay, I got one at a time, okay? Alright, just hang on to me. Let's go ahead and head over here. I got you. Keep breathing. Alright, Dolphin, go ahead and raise. Alright, let's go and get this dude up here. We'll raise him up in the basket. We'll go ahead and hang out with the other guy until we actually get that dude all the way up there. It's alright, buddy. I got you, man. Stay right there. Let me look at the camera. Alright, he's here. Let's go and get him in. Let's go and lower that back down. So we'll lower the basket back down. And we'll get the second male up here. We'll get them both over to the hospital. Alright, perfect. Right there. Alright, come on, buddy. Let's get you over to the basket. I got you. Alright, keep lowering it. Alright, so we're about to get the second male into the basket. It looked like 2 females while I was up there, but it ended up being 2 males. So let's go ahead and get him up there. Let's go ahead and get them to raise the basket. I'll just stay right here until we actually get him up there. So we'll get this second male up here. We'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and lower it back down. And I'll go ahead and get back up in the M865 and we'll head over to the hospital. I'll get the second male coming in now. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that. Go ahead and get it all the way down and I will go ahead and hop in there and we will head out of here. So the second male is Xavier Dixon. So we're out here saving lives, guys. Out here saving lives. Alright, the basket should be touching the water right about now. Perfect. Let me hop in here. Alright, it's going to raise me up and we will get over to the hospital. One of the males has a leg injury. They were both on the same jet ski. So thank God that male over there off the coastline on the beach right there actually showed us where they were located at. It's starting to get dark out too, so got him at the right time. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in here. We'll go ahead and delete that. Let me go ahead and switch over to pilot seat. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and head over to the hospital. Let's take hover mode off. And we will head over to the hospital and get these guys dropped off. It's starting to get dark out here, so that's when it really gets scary out. The one guy had I believe his leg is broken, but we'll get him over to the hospital. His other buddy's going to be going with us. It looks like they were jet skiing with some other friends, and they actually got their jet ski out of the water, so that's good. So let's head along this coastline right here, and we'll go into the city. And we'll go ahead and get this guy dropped off. It's starting to get really, really dark out. Alright, so we're not too far from the hospital. Go ahead and get these guys dropped off. But out here saving lives, guys. This is what U.S. Coast Guard does. I mean, they're just out here saving people. They also protect our borders, stop drug trafficking and all that stuff. So U.S. Coast Guard is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and lower our landing gear. We're going to go ahead and get these guys dropped off. Alright, so let's go and drop them off right here. Perfect. Alright, we got them dropped off. Go ahead and get them into the hospital. There we go. So they're going to be rushing them into the hospital. Back at the headquarters, and we have another call. It's going to be an injured worker on a vessel actually cut himself, losing a lot of blood. They are applying medical supplies to him now, but we are going to head out there, go pick him up, and take him over to the hospital. So let's go ahead and head out there. It's going to be a vessel pretty far off the coastline, so we are going to be the fastest response unit. So we are going to go ahead and head over there. Let's go ahead and gain some altitude, and we're going to head out this way. We'll head straight right here, and we're going to head out to the vessel right now. We're going to get this melt off of here. I believe his name is going to be Marcus Duran. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Marcus Duran and get him over to the hospital. He has sustained a injury where he is losing a lot of blood. So we're going to have to try to make it out there as fast as possible and hurry up and get over to the ship. I'm going to go ahead and hoist down to the ship. We're going to pick him up, get him into the MH-65, and we'll take him over to the hospital. So let's try to hurry up and get out here and find the ship. It's actually going to be a cargo ship, so it shouldn't be too hard for us to find. It's a pretty big ship, so we are not too far from the actual location. The vessel is actually off the coastline over here, so we're going to continue on until we actually get eyes on it. But yeah, we'll get Marcus Duran off of the ship and get him over to the hospital so he can get the medical care that he actually needs. I'm not too sure where he sustained the injury. From what they're saying, he sustained it towards his thigh. So we're going to go ahead and try to hurry up and get over there. He is pretty far off the coastline though. So we are going to be the fastest response unit to get to the ship and go ahead and provide assistance. So let's go ahead and get over there. But if you guys are enjoying this, definitely smash that like button. I will definitely put out some more Coast Guard content. There's so many missions that actually go with it. Alright, so we have eyes on the ship right now. I'm going to find the best place to go ahead and land. So let's go ahead and lower down just a little bit, lower our altitude. And we have the cargo ship right here. So let's go ahead and see if we can spot our victim. Let's go ahead and do a fly around, find a good spot to go ahead and hoist down. Alright, so the best place for me to go ahead and hoist down is going to be at the front of the ship. Not too sure where the victim is right now, but we'll go ahead and head over here to the front of the ship. Alright, let me go ahead and line this up with the ship right here. Let's go ahead and put this in hover mode. Let's go ahead and get our hoist out. And I will go ahead and switch over to right rear, and let's go ahead and lower ourselves down. So we're going to lower ourselves down. We'll go find the victim real fast. We'll get him in the basket, get him up in the MH-65, and we'll head over to the hospital. So now I just got to get eyes on him, find out where he is. We're dropping down right here. Perfect. Alright. Take me over a little bit that way. Let's go ahead and raise up a little bit and lower down right here. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we get eyes on him. Not too sure where he is located, but we'll try to...
Dispatch, we have a visual. Moving in.
Alright, they have located him. I don't have a good spot for him though. Is he going to be on... So we'll try to find out where he is. I believe he's up on the top deck. So I'll go ahead and head over that way. Alright, here he is. I got him. How you doing, buddy? You okay? Alright, we're gonna get you hoisted up and get you to the hospital, okay? Come on, man, I got you. We'll get you to the hospital. Alright, so we got him. I thought he was up on the top deck. Ended up passing him. But we'll get him up on the helicopter. I'll go ahead and get them to drop the basket so it's easier for the guy. It's alright, man. I got you. We'll apply bandages up here. Where you cut at? On your thigh? Okay. We'll get you taken care of. Alright, let's go ahead and get them to lower the basket. Alright, so let me go ahead and fix that. We'll just rewind. Go ahead and request basket. And let's go ahead and lower it down. Alright, so we're going to lower the basket down. We'll go ahead and get him in there. I need you over here. Close my tank. Alright, I'm trying to get him over here so I don't have to dive in the water. Alright, so let me go ahead and alright, so I'm gonna try to get this helicopter to come towards me. This is more over towards that. Here he comes. Perfect. Alright, and let's go ahead and get him to drop the hoist. We're gonna go ahead and drop. We're gonna get the stretcher this time. Go ahead and lower that. So we got the stretcher coming. I got you, man. There you go. Keep coming to me. Keep coming, keep coming. Lower it down. Perfect. There you go. Raise him. Raise him, raise him, raise him. Alright, they're going to raise him up. I'm going to try to find a better location for me to go ahead and get myself picked up. It's starting to get dark out here. So we'll get that injured worker up there. Alright, he's going to be in the helicopter now. Go ahead and put him in. What we're going to do is go ahead and remove rescue basket. And we're going to lower that hoist back down. Lower the hoist back down, and I'll go ahead and attach myself to it. Go. Perfect. Alright, let me get up. Get up in the helicopter and we'll get him out of here. It's starting to get dark on us again. The Daisy Lee. Go ahead and get up here and we'll head out of here. A little bit jank. The boat is not the ship right here is not the best, to be honest with you. Alright, let's go and switch to the pilot seat. And we'll go ahead and take hover mode off. And let's go ahead and head to the hospital. So we're going to get this male over to the hospital, get him dropped off. We got a pretty far flight ahead of us. But we'll get him over to the hospital and get him taken care of. My co-pilot sucks at flying, so it took me a little bit longer, but we are on our way now. So as you can see, we can see the coastline right there. Coastline right there, sorry, I got the hiccups. And we are not too far from the hospital. We're actually going to take him to the pillbox because of his injury. We have our guy back in the back attending to his injuries. So basically we're getting him all bandaged up and everything just for the hospital to be ready for him. It looks like he has a pretty bad cut, so that he's possibly gonna need quite a bit of stitches, but we should be coming up on the city very soon, as you guys can see it. I got my co-pilot right here. Come on, man. Where'd you learn how to fly? I mean, I told you lower the basket, and you're lowering it far away from me. Well, when we get back, you're gonna get some training, all right? I'm sick of your shit. All right, so we're coming in the city now. We'll go ahead and lower our altitude, and we are going to get this guy over to the hospital. So we're going to have to take a nice little flight right through the middle of the city. Looks beautiful at nighttime. You see the Ferris wheel down there all lit up. Alright, so we're coming up on the hospital. I'll go ahead and get him dropped off at Pillbox. They're already expecting us to be landing very soon. And we got Pillbox over here to our right. So I'm going to go ahead and lower my landing gear. And we'll go ahead and go in for a clean landing. Alright, go ahead and straighten my plane out. Let's go ahead and land. Let me back it up just a little bit. Perfect. Alright, they're going to get him into the hospital, get him treated. Took us a minute, still trying to get used to all this, but that was a lot of fun.